So according to Pro Football Focus, as they rank the teams most likely to go from worst to first, the number one team that they came up with was the Cincinnati Bengals.
But Doug, Joe Burrow is never going to win a Super Bowl.
That's Gators' belief. Number two is the Chicago Bears.
I'm sorry, what's that?
They've listed the Chicago Bears as the second most likely team to go from worst to first. Oh, we'll get back to that in a second. Okay. 3 is the Chargers. 4 is the Commanders. 5 is Tennessee. 6 is the Cardinals. 7 is the Panthers. 8 is the Patriots. I would probably go Patriots before I'd go Bears, even though I'm not a huge Patriots fan. Are the Bears going to do this with a rookie quarterback in a division where, I mean, Green Bay is a legitimate threat to the Lions? Are they going to jump both of them? Both seem to have pretty good off seasons. I don't know.
Well, if we're discussing the Bears,
yep,
I think it's really interesting because of what they have done. They've overhauled their team in the last couple of seasons. Much like the Lions have overhauled their team over the last few seasons. But they're starting over again with a quarterback who's incredibly talented. And they're giving him a chance because they have some weapons for him to work with offensively. And they've also added a little bit to the offensive line. Maybe that can help them. They bring in a running game or running back that might help them out too. So it's a situation where he can succeed. Can he succeed enough with the Bears to be better than the Packers or the Lions? It doesn't seem likely, but compared to the other teams that we're looking at, talent-wise, the Bears might be the most talented team of that group.
They have a ton of talent. They got a lot of hype going into last season and how much they'd improve, and specifically the 2 linebackers they brought in and DJ Moore. And I mean, they were better. No question they were better. But I don't know that this division is ripe for them to go from worst to first.
But they've changed coordinators, right?
Yeah.
Offensive coordinators, and obviously changing quarterbacks can make a huge difference. It's a talented team. The Bears are a talented team. I think it's too early for them. I personally don't see it because I think what happened with CJ Stroud is so out of the ordinary that I wouldn't expect it for Lightning to strike 2 years in a row and have another guy that's going to do that. Let alone the fact that the top 2 teams in the division with the Lions and the Packers, those are really good football teams that got better in the offseason as well.
Feels like there's some pretty there's a lot of second guessing and questioning of Matt Eberflus as well. But Kang, what do you make of this?
Well, it's the NFL, and they always say any given Sunday, right? But any given Sunday, consistently throughout a full season, 17 games, that's the hard part. The Bears could upset any team any week. That's just the NFL. Can Caleb Williams put it together consistently week after week after week? What C.J. Stroud did? Probably not. I'm not fearful of the Bears. I will say this. They have built a really good roster around him, and the key is Caleb Williams. I think the defense definitely got better. They got the linebackers from a couple of years ago. This year, they went out offensively, went and got weapons. Keenan Allen, a solid veteran to go with DJ Moore. They're trying to build up that offensive line. It goes back to Caleb Williams. Can he replicate what C.J. Stroud did last year? You just don't see it happening the first year. Now, that can't happen. It can happen maybe year 2 or 3 because he was drafted 1-1 for a reason. He's got that potential. Am I fearful of the Bears? Not yet. Is my answer. I'm more concerned with the Jordan Love and the Packers. I am more fearful of the Bears and the Vikings, though, if that makes any...
I would agree with that. I mean, I think if I'm a Viking fan, I'm pretty... I don't know that the future's very bright yet. They're building around Justin Jefferson, have an elite receiver. J.J. McCarthy, we'll see what he turns out to be. Some people think he might be great. Others pretty skeptical. Well, time will tell on him, but... They got some pieces defensively, but bottom line here is, I'm not I'm not as fearful. I'm more fearful of the Bears, yes, than the Vikings. But I mean, Bears and Vikings, I feel like in some order are finishing 3rd and 4th in this division.
But it does happen every year. The worst to first thing.
It does.
So you just got to go around and find out. It's not always obvious. Like the Houston Texans was not obvious.
No.
Not at all. Rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, rookie like everything.
No. 248-539-9797. Should we be more leery of the Chicago Bears? Is anybody like see this and go, yep, that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. Chicago's a team that's going to threaten Detroit. Maybe not the Packers.